What's Up Warsaw?
It's the What's Up Warsaw show. All of the upcoming events around the county with the Warsaw Chamber of Commerce. Now, on to the show.
And welcome to Benton County Enterprise TV. I'm Max Vorce with the Warsaw Chamber of Commerce. What's up, Warsaw? So much going on this weekend and for our community in a whole. And today I have Randy Pogue here, our city administrator for the city of Warsaw. And we have a lot going on for the city.
We do. We're excited. It's going to be a busy year.
Yeah. It was really great. We just had a ribbon cutting on Steamboat Landing. The new boardwalk is down and amazing. Get down there and check it out. This was something that really needed to be done because the other one, just fill them in. What happened to the old one?
You know, over the last several years, we were having more flood events, more water getting up into the structure of the boardwalk. It was a wood structure, and even though it's treated wood, when water stays underneath treated wood, it rots. So it rotted away, and it came time to have to build a new one.
Yeah.
And what we did, we worked with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, which is called FEMA. They oversee floods and stuff like that. Was able to obtain some of their funds, and we built a new structure that's 14 inches higher. It is an all-metal structure, so if we do have water events underneath and everything, we feel comfortable it won't rot away. And it ties nicely into the stair transition in the center of the boardwalk.
Yeah, because you used to come down the stairs, go across some gravel, and then back up to the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This all ties in nicely. Like Max says, you get a chance, go down and walk it. It is just so much different. It sounds better when you walk
It really does. Yeah, I know. That's so funny. The wood channels along the side, on the inside of the rail. I like that because it keeps people out of the other grassy and landscaping areas. And is there another purpose for those wood deals there?
Safety.
Okay.
When you're more than a foot high, you have to have some kind of safety barrier that's at least 10 inches high.
Okay.
So that's the reason we put it in. But if you'll notice, we made it look like a swing bridge.
Right.
It has little openings where waters can get out and stuff, but the other purpose for those openings is eventually we put lights in there and light across the deck.
Nice, that would be really cool. How the wood is laid is different too. Instead of long, it goes across, so it does give us the feel of the swinging bridge also. It really ties everything together.
It really does, you know, and that's what's nice about it. It ties everything together. It really finishes the Steamboat Landing.
It really does. Check mark, another one, right?
Right.
We've seen a lot of check marks together, you guys. It's kind of amazing. Something else that is in keeping with the whole theme of Steamboat Landing in Drake Harbor. Something else that the parks guys have been hard at work. If you're wondering what's going on over by the horseshoe pits, guess what? What do we got over there?
This is the coming soon section of the show.
Exactly.
Here we are coming soon. We are building a playground that's going to be a replica steamboat. I'm going to give you a little teaser here. Hope everybody can see it. I got 3 pictures. And what this is, it's a playground area that will look like a steamboat, continuing our historic theme of the area and the trails. And at the same time, it is fun for the kids.
Yeah.
So this is phase 1 of this area. It's a little over $200,000 project, and it starts the process of building a really nice playground area that is basically friendly to all ages.
Yeah.
Phase 2, we want to have a toddler section. We're starting with this for all ages, but our grand plan is really something that's really neat, and it will be revealed in the future. I must say, though, this project was funded with Land and Water Conservation Funds with city match. We also had Hawthorne Bank provide a donation to this project, and Walmart provided a donation to this project. So it shows that the community is behind this.
Yeah.
And there's some interesting stuff that'll be coming out here in the near future about phase 2.
That's always, when Randy says that, there's always something up his sleeve. That's for sure. And we have a lot of other cool things that will be happening coming up here pretty soon. You may not notice it when it's all done because it's all under the ground.
All under the ground. Yeah, yeah. This is a water main project.
Yeah.
And back in 2015, right around there, we did the first phase of replacing the old cast iron water mains in the city, placed in the 1930s and 1940s. And a lot of these mains were only 4 inches, which really did not provide good fire protection. And we had a lot of main breaks, which shuts down people's water for a while. So we started that process back in 2015. We replaced 37,000 feet of line. Now we're moving into phase 2 where we'll be replacing 33,000 feet of water main lines. And this project will start next month, and this is a citywide project. It's going to be in different areas, but it's very critical that we address our underground needs. We've been working on our sewer and everything, because as the city grows, there's an impact on what you have in the ground right now. So at the same time as we want to build our trails or parks and improve our streets, we've got to address our underground utilities. And we've been very successful with that.
Yeah. And that also leads into the improvements that will be over on East Main coming soon also.
Coming soon. Right now we're in design on a 4-block stretch. It's a long 4 blocks from Craft to Gunstock on designing the north side of Main Street for improvements. And this is phase 1 of that area. Best example would be look at the downtown.
Yeah.
And what we did in the downtown is similar to what we're going to be doing out there. We're not going to have the brick pavers, but we are going to have 5-foot wide sidewalks.
Nice.
We're going to have improved curb and gutter and stormwater. There will be a bicycle lanes. There'll be replica lights similar to the downtown. We're not sure we want to do exactly like the downtown, because the lights that we have in the downtown now are replicas of what actually was here in the 1920s. Okay. So it may be something similar, but its own little feel. And then we're also going to have bicycle lanes. This is the process of tying the Main Street trails and everything in the downtown into the community.
Community connectivity.
Community connectivity.
Yeah.
So really, this is going to be a project that shows what we can do in other parts of town, outside of downtown, and basically, the same thing in downtown is to encourage more development in those areas.
Yes.
And more retail and everything. It's an exciting project. We're hoping to start it towards the end of the year.
Now, the city has been working out of the city master plan to get all this stuff.
Correct.
You guys had to have a plan
Correct.
to be successful. And like I said, there's a lot of check marks in that city master plan, and you guys are starting to work on am I right about developing a new master plan?
Yes, we are. Basically, we always like to try and do our planning process every 5 years. And right now, we're at the point that we need to revisit where we've been over the last 5, 10 years and see where we want to go the next 5 or 10. I can say our comprehensive plan is very detailed that we're working off right now. And it's interesting what may happen here in the next few years based on everything. We're seeing more interest in commercial development. We want to see more residential too. We want to see people live in the city limits. So the planning process is always critical. It usually follows several years ahead of getting the funding. But our past efforts have proven that funding does follow our planning efforts.
All right. I'm getting ready to have a coughing attack. So we're going to take a quick break. Thank you so much for coming in. Got anything else to add?
That's it.
All right. Take a quick break. Bye. And welcome back to Benton County Enterprise TV. I was in desperate need of help, and guess what? The Salvation Army came to the rescue with a great bottle of water, so thank you, Linda. Oh, gosh, you just never understand how quick the Salvation Army comes to the rescue. It worked out great. Linda is back. Everything at the new office going well for you?
Everything at the office is going well. It's really nice to have people come to the office so that we can help them.
That's fantastic, yeah. The new location is right across the street from the Sonic drive-through lane in the Truman Lake Dental Complex. Yeah, so great location. We had a little information on the last show, but something really good has come up, and we wanted to make sure that you guys know about it. And it's the Soup and More Community Kitchen.
Yes.
Correct?
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, Soup and More Community Kitchen was around, was for quite some time prior to COVID. I think we had 3 years under our belt. And COVID hit, so we've been closed for 2 years.
Okay.
We reopened last Thursday. Didn't have an abundance of people, but we had 16, and everybody enjoyed their meal. We're open Thursdays from, we start serving at 4:30 and we go until 6 o'clock. We'd like you to get there about 5:45 so we can start cleanup at 6.
Right. And the staff can enjoy a little meal also.
Right, and this is located in the basement of the Methodist Church at 154 West Washington.
Okay, right across from the courthouse there?
And next door to the jail, the
Yeah,
former jail.
the historic building.
Right. It's free to everyone who comes in the door.
Okay, now is this for a particular age bracket, or is this, or who can come in?
Who can come in? We have families,
Okay,
singles, as well as seniors.
okay,
It's whoever wants to walk in, and whoever comes into the door, you will be fed a free meal.
okay,
And of course, our goal is to feed those in need.
yep,
And that's kind of what we've been doing. In the
Okay.
past, it's been.
well, it's great to have this come back to the community, you know. These kind of things are very important. This is what I always say, I love the behind the scenes of a community. And this is how you can help, okay? Volunteerism is where it's at. And how many people do you staff, or do you need to help staff to make a successful event? You know?
It takes 15 people.
15 people,
Right.
okay. And how should they get a hold of you to be able to get involved with this?
Okay, you can contact me at 660-620-8063, but bear in mind, that is my Salvation Army line, so
Yeah.
I may probably answer, this is Linda with the Salvation Army. But anyway, you can contact me that way. This is not a Salvation Army project.
Okay,
It is a project that just developed, it's a community project.
Okay.
Actually, we have a board because of our partnership with the food bank in Columbia.
okay,
And we have a board, and board members are from multiple churches.
nice.
So,
It's just so great that these things happen for our community.
right.
It really is.
And this week, we're going to be serving Swiss chicken with rice, a roll, green beans, and cake.
Okay. What time do volunteers need to be ready to go?
Well, we have 2 different shifts. We
Okay.
have volunteers that come in, and they prep the food. They work typically from 2 o'clock until 4:15.
Okay.
And then the serving crew starts coming in. They'll serve drinks to the people, and then the meal serving starts at 4:30. And that shift will typically go till about 6:15 or so, because we have cleanup to do afterwards.
Mhm.
So, and dishwashers come in a little bit later than
Yeah.
that. 4:15.
So you just roll them through.
Just-
And that's so nice because you can fit it to your schedule, so you can help out whenever is convenient for you.
Right.
Right.
And
So, okay, well, that's great. And so what day was it again? Let's recap. It's on Thursdays from 4:30 to 6 o'clock, 154 Washington Street, in the basement of the First United Methodist Church.
correct.
All right, well, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. And again, thank you for the bottle of water.
You're
Save the morning for sure. Hey, we are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we are going to talk to Mr. Warsaw himself, Chuck Alcorn, and everything that is happening this weekend. Be right back. And welcome back to Benton County Enterprise TV. Hey, guess what? I got Chuck here. Chuck has many titles in this community. He is on the chamber board and has been there for, well, we're coming into your second term of this round, but you've been on the board before.
Right.
You also help in many aspects of the community, kind of all over the place, really, and that's why he gets dubbed Mr. Warsaw. If there's an event going on, well, it's hard to. I see it. I see the behind the scenes. I know where you're at all the time.
Okay.
You know, not that I got a tracker on you, but all I have to do is look and see in the Enterprise what event's going on. Oh, Chuck's going to be there this weekend.
That's about how it is.
And this weekend is pretty special for the Chamber of Commerce because this is one of our times that we help give back to the community also. The Lake Life Outdoor Adventure Expo is this weekend. And it started in the community building and it got bigger and bigger, and now we're out down in Drake Harbor and we have all kinds of great stuff going on this weekend. Singing competition Friday, live music Saturday, beer garden, all this stuff. But the cool thing is we are using this for a fundraiser for the food pantry.
That's right. We appreciate that.
Yeah, and so does Benton County.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
These things are very, very important, and every once in a while, if you can help out, you try to help out. And that's what I love about the Chamber Board and what we're doing with these kind of shows, that we can give back to another organization that is helping the community. So the food pantry will have barrels down there. They dropped them off at the office yesterday. So to get into the Lake Life Outdoor Adventure Expo, it's $5 to get in. Or if you bring some canned goods, then you get a couple bucks off. And we charge everybody that comes in, and then we also make a monetarily donation too. Because if you guys get cash as a donation, you guys get a lot more bigger bang for the buck, right?
Yeah, I mean, you will take anything. I'm telling you what, we are in a bad position right now. Probably the worst position we've been in a long time.
Okay.
We have a food bank in Columbia, and that's where we get our food. We used to get a full truck every week. We're getting a half a truck.
Oh, wow.
It's not all food either. We were getting 5 commodities to give to people. Now it's down to 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're having a food shortage everywhere. If you look in your grocery store, it's a real problem.
Gosh.
Yeah.
You know what? We start thinking of ourselves and go figure the bigger picture. Wow.
Right.
Okay.
And then we have, the food banks run on state tax dollars. We have federal tax dollars to bring in commodities also. But if they're not there,
if there's no commodities,
and Associated Grocers, those big companies like that, canned goods within 2 weeks, can't get them distributed to all the stores on the shelves out to you to buy them. They give them to us. We give them to the people and they eat them that night. I mean, but they're short. Everybody's short of food.
Okay.
Let's see. The donations are low. The food donations are low. Thanks for helping us out. We have a barrel in G&W. Grab an extra bag of beans. Grab an extra bag of cereal. Dump it in there on your way out. It goes a long way. And you think, well, that doesn't sound like a very, fun meal. It keeps nutrition in you.
Right.
We start a food drive on June 25th.
Okay.
It's a channel hop.
Okay.
Put on by the Elks.
Okay.
And it's a venue where you're playing. It's a fun day. You get out on the river, or you can go by car. But you go to different venues on the river, and it's a poker run.
Okay.
Costs you $20 to get in. Half goes to us. Half goes to the winning. So we do that June 21st. We're going to start now.
Okay.
Monetary, at the end we say, hey, we raised this many dollars, this much pounds of food. This year we're needed, so don't hold off till the channel hoppers start. Now is when we need it. And if you look nationwide, you have warehouses burning, you have food processing plants. Never has happened before like that. All in boom, they're burning everywhere. Our country's in a mess, but we're all in it together. So another thing, if you give a monetary donation and you file some Missouri taxes, they will give you half of that back.
Okay.
If you give $1,000, when you go to do your taxes, let's say you owe $2,000, and you submit the paper, and we'll give you the paper, we'll gladly give you the receipt and the right paperwork. Your tax bill just went to $1,500.
Okay.
So remember, if you want to give monetary donations, make sure that you go in and talk to them, give them your donation. They'll get you the right paperwork. You file that. Like I said, half of what you give, they come right back to you. I think it's a soup kitchen bill way back there.
Okay.
So anyway, we're going to start now, and we're going to start counting, because now know, like I said, a lot of people wait till then because they want to be counted in, you know, hey, how well did we do? We did this.
Right.
We're going to do well.
So we
when
need,
you give
we
it
need,
now too.
right, so
Yeah.
let's do now, the new kickoff is this weekend.
That's right, there you go.
Yeah,
Let's kick it
this
off
is the
now.
new kickoff is this weekend at the Lake Life Show. Bring it in by the case is what it
Yeah,
sounds like.
and another thing too, we are supported by the senior tax.
Okay.
That's within the county. The only thing is, they only give us a percentage of our fixed costs. In other words, and we're about 50% people 60 and over, 50% under. So when we have a $500 light bill, they give us $250. Where's that other $250 coming from?
Gotcha.
So it's not just the
So you
food.
need
We got to do our
operation.
food, but we've got to have we pay rent, utilities. We pay just like a business does.
Right.
But we got to earn that money somehow.
Okay.
And it's all volunteers. We have no paid people.
Okay.
Nobody's paid. We're all doing it volunteers. So remember that. Please think about your local food.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that's why this weekend is important, you guys. So come down and have fun.
If you have questions, let me give you a phone number.
Yeah, okay, good.
If you have questions, it's 428-660-428-3500.
Okay.
3500.
And does that put you right to the food bank?
That'll put you to the food pantry.
Or food pantry,
yeah.
food pantry, sorry.
Food pantry. How can I donate? What can I do? Can I volunteer? Can I do this?
Yeah.
They can answer those questions.
And there's a lot of people in there that make it easy for you.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
right,
it's
that's right.
a good group of people that when we roll up to unload the barrels and stuff, they're just so excited.
Oh, yeah. We have a group comes down from Coal Camp, this Coal Camp to Warsaw Day for some seniors.
Yeah.
They come down and work, and then they go to Walmart or they go out to eat. So, yeah, I mean, they turn it into a real fun activity for
Yeah,
the group
it's
there.
fantastic. And they're always looking for volunteers also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come in and get an application. If they don't meet, it's small, so you can't just bombard. I want 10 of my friends. We're going to come help you.
Right.
Like, you don't fit in this building.
Right,
It's
right,
pretty
yeah.
small.
Yeah, there's more stuff than
Yeah.
people.
Well, not now.
Yeah.
We have a back
Well, let's
room, and then
fix
we
that.
have the room, and,
Yeah.
and the back room is totally empty now.
Okay. So let's fill it up.
Yeah, that's right. Let's
All
do
right.
that.
All right. So recap this weekend. Friday night is the start of the Lake Life Outdoor Show. We do have a singing competition. Michelle King over there at Main Event right here on Main Street is helping us put that together. Her and her husband have done a fabulous job on helping us. They're great chamber members. So we have singing competition and vendors on Friday night from 5 to 9. On Saturday, gates open at 9 o'clock in the morning. We have Colt and Rachel coming in to play live music for our entertainment. And vending booths go till about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And it should be one heck of a weekend. It is $5 to get in. And again, this is a fundraiser for the Chamber of Commerce and the food pantry. Go ahead.
And it's less than 5.
If you bring in the cans.
If you bring in some food, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's
So
right.
you can meet many of our board members. They'll be working the gate and working the show. It's a great time. Grab your family, get out and enjoy.
We'll have a Hawthorne golf cart and other golf carts.
Yep.
And that'll get you up and down that hill. I do a lot of events, and they thank me so much.
Yes.
And the group, whoever we're working with, thank you for the golf cart, because I could never come to this if I, bad knees.
If he comes
We're getting there, my knees.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
That
So-
hill getting up Benton is
Yeah,
hard. And it's
yeah.
long. It's kind of crazy.
But that's going to get people down there. It's going to get you
Yeah.
back up the hill.
Yeah, we'll have several stops on Main Street. The carts will bring you right up to Main Street, and then you can have a great time
There you
around
go,
town
right.
too. So get out and enjoy this show. It's very important for the community, and it's a great fundraiser. So get out, get involved, come down and see us in Drake Harbor this weekend. Hey, also is the annual Cat Scratch golf tournament
That's right.
this weekend.
That's right. Booster Club.
Yeah,
There you
for
go.
the Booster
Yeah.
Club. So all kinds of
I always
fun
said
stuff.
one thing. If you get bored, come to Warsaw.
Right.
You know why?
There's
Because you gotta love Warsaw.
We'll end on that. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Bye.